Okay, the third part. We've loaded a program list, we've installed everything. How do you make something play? Well, there's a couple of ways. One of which is you go up here and click on it. All right, if I click on it, it'll start. These are randomly generated music with a live stream feed, so YouTube can't say I'm breaking copyright. And you see, there it is. And it's, again, it's random music. This is a representation of the frequencies being played up here in the upper left. I'll drop the music down so it's not as loud. That's the video part. Blue means it is currently playing. And it's telling us it'll finish in 18, 19, 17, 16 seconds. Okay, so that's one way you do it, is you click on it and it will play. All right, it's about to end. Well, it's going to end in, hit Alt All and it'll stop playing. Once it's been played, the tile turns reddish brown. I guess that's color. So if I want to play another one, say this one out here, I clicked on the first one. You don't have to click on the first one. If you click on this one, it'll start playing that. All right, it moved it to the front and it started playing it. All right, now the second one here has been played. It's marked as played. So that's a way of playing things. I'm going to click Alt All again, and when it's not video, this panel goes back. It takes the graphical representation of the sound and moves it over here. So that's a way of playing something. Another way of playing something, and let me just click Enable All there, so they all become playable again, is to hit Play Program. Now when you hit Play Program, it will begin playing the, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. It will begin to play the program going from left to right, and then to the next row and the next row, and then beyond. There's more down here, of course. All right, it'll start playing them in order. If one of them has been played, like this one, let's go ahead and click it. All right, so I've played that a couple of times now. Alt All. If I move this guy over here, I just dragged it. I held down the left button and dragged it over here. Now if I hit Play Program, it'll start here. And when it finishes here, it'll skip this guy because it has been played, and it'll move to this one. So there's Play Program. It goes into automation mode, and it starts playing. And if I hit Skip over here, it means it'll quit playing this program and moved to the next file. All right, so I'm going to hit Skip, and you see it moved to the third file. All right, with some more random music in it, and it'll keep playing indefinitely. Well, until run. If you run out of stuff, it'll actually loop back to the beginning. So that's one way of playing. The other way of playing, let's hit Alt All again, is to go to the Edit panel, which is similar to the Tiles panel. It's the same music, but it's got more things you can do. You can drag and drop items into it. You cannot drag and drop items into the tiles, but you can drag and drop items into this guy. So I'm going to, for example, here is a wave file. And you see if I move it, when I move it, notice the little plus sign next to the hand. When you see the plus sign, you can drop it. Okay? If there's no plus sign, it won't drop. Okay, there. That's true in Linux in general. So I just dragged a file in there. So you can't do that on the tiles. Tiles are not. There may be a way to getting it to drag and drop, but this is easier. All right, we've got delete buttons. This button here moves something to the top or to the bottom. If I left click, it will move a file to the very top of the list. If I right click it, it'll move it to the very bottom of the list. Then there's obviously play buttons, and you can scroll through here like this. And so if I hit click play, this is another way of playing. Is it starts playing my Morse code, which is, again, to turn something off, you have to get back to program. Well, it's finished. All right, so those are ways of playing things.